They are.
Standing there.
I don't know why they're not out eating the grass.
I wonder if they like eat all night long out there and then sleep.
Jackie's leaning up against the fence. Look how short the fence is compared to his butt.
Well, I'm Amy. This is my husband, Ken. And we both grew up in Minnesota.
Burnsville and Prior Lake.
Yeah. We own 2 shires.
Jack and Marley.
Jack is the gray, and Marley is the bay.
Oh, Jack's 15. And Marley is 8 or
8.
7, somewhere in there.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
He's still a baby.
Uh-huh. Right. He's a big baby.
Yeah.
Why Roman riding? How did that come around?
Right. It started out as vaulting and some trick riding.
Yeah, I think it had everything to do with this show that we've got in our mind. The show that we have in our mind is kind of, a love story. So, one piece is we have not met each other yet, and the next piece is we meet, and then the next piece is that, we kind of get together, and then the last piece is, we're together. And I think that the
That's
Roman
where
riding, kind of
Puts
symbolize
that together.
Yeah.
People don't have to read or hear a story, they can see.
Yeah, it's like a victorious thing, Roman riding. So I think that that's how that came about, is we were kind of putting different pieces together in the show.
Well, I just got to get used to it every way, right?
Then it just kind of started falling in place. Like we met a guy, who used to do it, and then, I met another woman who used to do it when she was in her teens. And so we had people that we could talk to a little bit. And
Get some tips
Get some tips.
on how to do it. All the tips about the horses, we have the exact opposite kind of horses that they recommended.
Yep, they said short horses go straight. Ours are tall and they don't like to
They don't go straight. But you have to ride what you got.
Yeah. When we very, very first started, even before you ever first came out to film, we thought, well, we got to get a little something under our belt. And I guess it was started with desensitizing, right? Just getting on them and
moving all over on them.
yeah. And they thought we were crazy. They thought we were just crazy.
Yeah, they did.
But they were good.
They were good for the most part.
Yeah.
There was a couple little ones.
Yeah. And we didn't really know what we were doing.
Right, yeah.
He's like, okay, well, let's try this and see if that goes, right?
Yeah.
So we started with some desensitizing.
We both be on one horse.
Yeah. Right.
Moving around.
Right. I'd stand up and sit down, you'd stand up. And then we were doing that to stand. And then we kind of progressed to walking. And they were like, you want us to walk while you're doing this?
They would hunch down in the back. When both of us would get on them, they'd be lower.
Low riders.
Yeah, the back end would drop way down and feel like you're going to slide off the back. And they don't do that anymore, but
No.
they both did that.
Yeah. I think that they were trying to figure their balance out. So they were learning like we were learning. They were trying to figure out where they have to be to get to balance.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where we started. And then we didn't have the right equipment either. So
No.
And then we have this harness, a light harness, and we thought, well, let's try that surcingle. And then we put the surcingle on and, kind of slowly progressed and tried to figure out which horse was better at what.
Yeah.
So Marley was like, no, we figured out Marley isn't going to be the best one for the hoop.
Right.
Because he didn't like it much.
No.
He's better about it now, but Jack is really good about it.
Yeah.
So then we didn't know how to Roman ride. So we were like, okay, so we're watching videos, and there weren't that many videos when we got on there. And then we met this guy, and we were talking to him about it. And I found one video where somebody was riding right next to each other with 2 riders and then 1 person standing and doing the Roman riding. But these were horses that already knew how to do it. They were training the person. And then that's how we figured out, okay, that's how we're going to train them.
You got to ride them next to each other.
Yeah, ride them next to each other, and then we'll start getting
And that's a whole new story.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more Shoes of Steel.